All right, geometry students, let's look at Unit 5, Lesson 1, Solids of Rotation. Our goals for this lesson are, I can draw the two-dimensional shape that creates a particular three-dimensional solid when rotated using a given axis. So the idea behind this is, say for example, we have a triangle, and that triangle is rotated around my arm. We want to know, what would that shape look like? So we have to know the two-dimensional shape and then figure out when rotating it what that three-dimensional solid would look like. I can identify the three-dimensional solid when created by rotating a two-dimensional figure using a linear axis. So these are just two sides of the same coin. One is focusing on the two-dimensional shape that makes the three-dimensional shape, and the other is the opposite, the three-dimensional shape and what two-dimensional shape made it. So we want to be able to go both directions here. So our vocabulary is axis of rotation, line a two-dimensional figure is rotated around to create a three-dimensional figure. So the axis of rotation is like that line that's up and then we rotate around it. Solid of rotation, the three-dimensional figure created by rotating a two-dimensional figure around an axis of rotation. So the solid of rotation is that three-dimensional shape that we create. All right, so your warm-up is to determine which of these four objects doesn't belong, and please explain why you came to that conclusion. So we have A here, this slinky-looking thing here. B, this cylinder-looking tube. C, this house that looks like it's shaped like a cone. And then D, a Rubik's Cube, which is obviously a cube. So explain which one you think doesn't belong and why. Thanks, and bring your answers to class tomorrow.